All right, friends, $26.09 for this haul. $2 for this box of 300 strike-on matches by Diamond. This used to be $1, so that's literally doubled in price. Rainbow sprinkles, you can still get some for $1. These are just fun to have on hand, especially if you have children. $2.50 for the pre-moistened sensitive skin wipes. Always buy sensitive skin. That way you never have to worry about perfumes bothering you, a baby, or anyone else. 8 of these whole milks. Now we have run out completely of our boxed milk because we use it rather than buying gallons from the store. We have 8 of these at $1.25. That's $10. Our friends were going to Dollar Tree and we asked them to pick that up for us. We are, however, trying to switch over to goat milk. Not just trying, we would do it exclusively if we had enough of it because it is wonderful. We're going to be making some butter soon. I can't wait to show you. We got 2 of these baked beans. They were on sale. You had to buy 2 for $4. This is my favorite one from there, the brown sugar baked beans, because you can dress them up very easily. Now these Goya beans, they were on the discount cart for $1.50 because they are not going to be carrying them. It's not because they're old. The best by date is 1 of 2029. 2029. How does Goya do it? So we got 2 of these at $1.50. I was happy to pay that because they have such a long date on them. I paid $3.59 for this container of pineapple juice because it's that time of year, everybody. I'm going to make my pineapple jelly. We have completely run out of it, so one batch with giving a couple away will last us about a year. $26.09. Let's look at that garden. This is a little garden area I haven't shown you guys yet, but I have some amaranth growing out of here. I've got some cabbages, and I had spilled a ton of cabbage seeds down here. I don't think they'll materialize into anything, but they're growing. And look at these carrots. This is super deep. It's like 1.5 feet deep, this pot, so I think we'll get some nice long carrots out of that. Isn't that cool? Let's go look at the greenhouse. Check it out. Look at this, guys. Look at it. Let me just pan. It's just taking off. So you can see, it's funny, my marigolds are getting taller than my tomato plants. But I've got pepper plants in there and new sets of radishes already coming up because I harvested most of the other. See them down in here? Radishes. But all my tomato plants are starting to get clusters. They're all starting to do their thing. It's exciting. My basil over here is looking so pretty. And on this one, we're getting clusters all over the entire deal. Same thing down here. This one has just taken off. These are taking off. My little jalapeno plant is hanging in there, so I think he might do something. Now this tray I thought was done, but look what I have coming up here. These are either my tomatillos or my ground cherries, so I think I'm going to plant those. One in here and one over by the trailer. All my... Now, I have 2 things going on in here. I have loofah and I have the spoon gourds going because I'd like to do those. That's a spoon gourd. But look at my loofahs going up. I've got a lot more trellising that I'm going to put in because look, he's past. But look at these cabbages. They're taking off, looking wonderful. All my chives are doing good. My cucumber plants are really doing good, and these beans are taking off. Spinach is still going to seed. Look at this. Look at these squashes. We had a flower yesterday, but it was a male. But they're starting to make flowers. These guys right here, I really need to get, they're almost to the top, so I need to get some strings going to the ceiling. Let me take you to the other side. You can see all the nasturtiums coming in. They're just beautiful. And over here, I still have some radishes in. I'm going to leave some radishes to go to seed because we love those seed pods. But my little pepper plants are coming around. Look how big they're starting to get. That's not bad for having to start a second round of seed in the actual ground. But these are all this is bell peppers. They've got a million bazillion little flowers. My other peppers from seed are doing beautifully. Look at this one. These made it. They're all just looking great. And then I have some Swiss chard doing really, really well down here and more in the back. But let's look in this bean area again. More cucumber plants. This one can vine up. Look at these. They're just wonderful. My carrots, I just watered them, so they're kind of, but my carrots are just doing wonderfully. And right here, I planted some eggplant because this one just did nothing, and they're starting to come up. I'm very excited about that. Now, this artichoke plant was almost dying, but see, it's starting to get new growth now. It's very sturdy. We're just going to hope and pray it does something. All right, friends, I wanted to show you because this is a gallon mason jar. We have over a half a gallon of goat milk here. I've been skimming the top to pull the cream off so we can make some butter before I add the new daily deal. Let me see if I can, so you can see how that cream, see how the cream comes right off the top? You skim it every day. Transfer it. See how thick that cream is? Oh my gosh. I wish you could try this. And I was skeptical because I'm kind of a picky eater. But I tell you what, this is sweeter and better than any cow's milk I have ever had. And I was reluctant because we had made the mistake of trying goat's milk out of a can. And it tastes nothing like fresh goat's milk whatsoever. So I was reluctant, but see how thick that cream is? Just skim it off the top each morning before we add the new. And then we'll add today's. All right, now that we've skimmed the cream, we can look at what we have today, and it's a little over a pint fresh, clean milk, and we will be adding that to this gallon. We can see here, we're just right about here, so let me dump it in and I'll show you. And would you look at that, now we're way above 90. It was actually over a pint this morning. How wonderful.